Welcome everyone to Full Range Media. This is Most Valuable Pat, and today we asked the question, who did it better, Raw or Smackdown? Today we're going to launch a brand new show, and this is episode number 1 of Who Did It Better, Raw and Smackdown. So basically how this is going to work is we're going to have 5 different categories, and we're going to determine who did it better. So let's make an example. First, one of the categories is going to be the best match. So we're going to take the best match from Raw and the best match from SmackDown, and we're going to ask who did it better. And I'm going to give my opinions about what I think and who I think did it better. Now at the end of the show, I'm going to tell you guys how you guys can help us out by putting your comments down in the comments section. But we'll save that until the end of the show. So let's get this going and see how this works. So first category is going to be the best pop. For Monday Night Raw, it was Trish Stratus, and for SmackDown, it was Booker T. This one was kind of a tough one because they both had major pops when they came out. But I'm going to have to give this one to Trish because it was her hometown. Nobody expected her to be there. And she did a really good job promoting the all-women's pay-per-view. We haven't seen her in a long time. So I'm going to give this point to Raw. So for the best pop, Raw did it better. Category number 2 is best promo. On Raw, it was Elias. And on SmackDown, it was Jeff Hardy. Now on this one, it's not even close. Elias had the best promo, no questions asked. Jeff Hardy's promo was just like, eh. But that was the best one on SmackDown. AJ Styles was worse. So, no questions asked. Elias really knows how to make a really good promo, and he really knows how to capture the audience's attention and get them to turn on him in a heartbeat. So, for the best promo, Raw did it better. Now we move on to category number 3, which is the best feud. Now this one was really tough. For Raw, it was Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman. And for SmackDown, it was Becky Lynch and Charlotte. I gave this one to Becky Lynch and Charlotte because everybody was just going crazy for Becky Lynch. They love Becky Lynch. They really want to see her as champion. I think everybody's getting kind of tired of seeing Charlotte be the champion. I mean, she's a 7-time champion in like 4 years or something like that, which is ridiculous. So everybody wants to see Becky Lynch be the champion because she hasn't been in that role in a really, really long time. And Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman have gone at it before. It's not fresh. It's not really that new. So I do like the fact that he did team up with Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre, which kind of made it a little bit tough. But for this one, I'm going to say for the best feud, SmackDown with Becky Lynch and Charlotte did it better. Now, category number 4 is going to be the best match. And on Raw, it was Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens. And on SmackDown, it was Daniel Bryan versus Cien Almas. Now, for this one, it was, again, very difficult for me to figure it out. But I picked Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens. And the only reason why I didn't pick Daniel Bryan versus Cien Almas is because Miz interfered with the match and kind of messed it all up. If they would have let those two fight and duke it out and go, have the match be over with, and then have Miz come out and jump him, then that would have been a little bit better. But it was in the middle of the match. They were having a really good match against each other, and then Miz comes out and interrupts the whole thing. So Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens match was a full match all the way through with no interruptions, and it was by far, I think, the best match of the 2 shows. So for the best match, I'm going to say that Raw did it better. Now the 5th and final category is going to be the best overall show. And I'm going to give this one to SmackDown because they had the triple threat match for the tag team number 1 contenders match, which was a great match. Great surprise person in coming out with Booker T. Great match between Daniel Bryan and Cien Almas. And a great match between Carmella and Charlotte Flair with Becky Lynch interrupting at the end. The only bad part about SmackDown was probably the AJ Styles promo. That was probably the only thing that was really bad on that show. But overall, I think that for the best overall show for this week, SmackDown did it better. So with a final score of 3-2 on all the 5 categories that we had this week, it looks like Raw wins. So for this week, Raw overall did it better out of all 5 categories. So that's going to be 1 point for Raw. Now we're going to have a running tally going, and we're going to try to update it as often as we possibly can at the end of each show or at the end of the month or something like that. But now we have to move on to how you guys can help us. And so this is what we would like you guys to try to do. Down in the comments section, all you have to do is comment. I mean, it'd be nice if you subbed and stuff like that, but all you have to do is pretty much comment. So we would like you to comment different categories. We have some other ones too. We have about 7 or 8 different categories we can use, and we would like to rotate them around and not use the same ones over and over and over again. I think the only 2 that are going to stay on there permanently is going to be best match and best overall show. But the first 3 are going to rotate around. So the more ideas that we have, the more we can rotate them around. We can do it every week. We can do it every other week. We can do it every month, depending on how many categories we actually have. So that's what we need your help on, is to throw out as many categories as you can. We're going to write them all down, and we're going to figure them all out, which ones we can use for that particular week. Also, we want to know your opinions, too, about what you think and who you think did it better for the week. So put down on the comment section who you think had the best pop on each show, and then who had the best overall pop, period, and who did it better. And then we're going to have a running tally by the audience. So then we're going to have a full range tally, and we're going to have an audience tally. And we'll update it all the time, and then maybe once every couple months or something like that, we'll check it out, and we'll see who's winning and who is actually doing it better. The audience prediction is saying that SmackDown's overall doing better, and for us, we can say that maybe Raw is doing better or something like that. So fight for your show. If you like Raw, if you like SmackDown, give reasons why. If you like, if that's what you want, let's get SmackDown and Raw have a nice little rivalry on our channel. So thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and share and subscribe to this video. And please leave those comments down below. We really need categories, and we really want to hear your opinion. So thank you very much for watching, and we will see you on next week's episode.